What's your baseball philosophy? What got you so far?
Well, one thing is my dad was always my coach growing up. He played ball too, and just listening to him and his stories and stuff, and getting help from him. Practice hard every day. Don't ever give up. Don't let anyone tell you that you can't do it, and just keep going with it. You know, baseball is a game for kids, and I'm fairly young, and I enjoy playing, so just have fun. And people tell me as long as you're having fun, you should keep on playing. When you're done having fun, that should be it. So right now I'm having a lot of fun.
I see the times guys like first-round draft picks, they have all this talent in the world, everybody's talking about them, but once they get in an organization, they're getting passed up by guys in the later rounds. Why is that?
I think the round stuff is just one of those things at the time. It's a lot of hype, a lot of guys with potential, and I was a high school kid, and I was drafted up there kind of high, and a lot of times they say you get drafted where you're at just because based on potential. A lot of people say that, and it's just one of those things. Some guys say it's a lot of, you get more opportunities, but you still got to go out there and play well. I mean, I haven't had the best success early on in my career, but you still got to play well, and you always know there's someone else behind you. And a lot of it is opportunities and capitalizing on where you can go and just play hard every day and just let the organization make decisions too.
Now, spring training, the Giants, the organization, bring guys in to compete with you for your spot on the roster. How do you approach that?
The other guys coming to compete with you.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to go out there thinking you're the best. We're all on one team, but in the end, I'm trying to beat other people out. I mean, we all get to be close friends and stuff, but I mean, it's a business for them. You know, it's a game for us, but in the end, we play for ourselves, for our families, to support our family back home or wherever, and you play to have fun, like I said. So it's a game, but you still got to go at it like it's your job too.
Now, baseball, there's a lot of failure in baseball. Has there ever been a time so far that you wanted to give up baseball?
Never give up baseball, no. But I've had a lot of downs. My first couple of years in low A ball, I didn't do so hot. And that was, I think, a big part of my development for myself is to learn how to fail early. Because growing up, I didn't really do it as much. I'm sure a lot of the guys here didn't really fail as much as they are now. There's a lot of good players at this level, and in minor league baseball and in the big leagues. I mean, that's why we're here, because we can play the game. So everyone's got that chance to go out there and show what they got, but it's just how you can handle the failure to keep on going, because there's always another day in baseball, hopefully, and you just gotta look at that. There's a lot of games in the season, a lot of at-bats to have, a lot of chances in the field, so one thing is not going to make or break you, and in the end, I mean, I pray every day, just thank God that I'm able to have a uniform and play for myself and play for my family as well and friends back home. And just a good feeling to be able to do what we do out here. And when people ask you, what do you do for a living, you can say you get to play baseball. And they just kind of laugh, and they like that. So it makes me feel good to be able to say that I'm one of those guys that can do that.
Now, do you read what's written about you, Baseball America, where they list you in the prospects and all that stuff?
I don't really try to read it as much. I mean, I see it. People tell me. I mean, they have Baseball America's magazines in there in our clubhouse and stuff. So yeah, we see it, but I think that's a lot to do with the fans and stuff too. People got their jobs to do, and they got to rate us as how good we are in our position against other people. Like I said, it's kind of like in the draft thing. You still got to go out there and perform and play well to be able to move up and get the chance of hopefully playing in the big leagues. So sometimes it can be a motivation for us. They don't say good things about you. Just go out there and play and give them what you got, and hopefully you can prove people wrong too. So I think it's a positive thing either way. You look at it.
How about the umpires? How do you handle the umpires?
I mean, they got a job to do. You know, I'm out there playing every day. I make mistakes. They're going to make mistakes. I mean, we all do. No one's perfect. Just try to stay on the good side and, talk with them here and there. And like I said, if they make calls that we don't agree with, you just got to go along with it, Just turn the page, because like I said, we all make mistakes. So, and they have a job to do, and they're trying to make a living as well. So you got to respect what they do too, because they're out here for themselves, but we're out here together on the field together. So.
How about the fans yelling and screaming at you? Does that affect you on the field, or maybe the next day signing autographs for the kids or anything like that?
You appreciate the fans a lot. I mean, that's, I guess, how we make a living. If they come out, and the Giants or whoever's paying us to play ball, but you play for the fans too. And when you have a lot of good fans that cheer you on, even when you're not doing well too, that's what makes it better. Fans are your fans. They have fun out there, especially the opposing team fans and stuff. They're gonna rag you a little bit, but as long as they're having fun and it's nothing personal, then it's okay. It's just one of those things you just sometimes you take it with a grain of salt. But it can be motivational too for us to go out there and play and try to beat the other team. But try not to let it affect you, because if you do, then that's something else you have to worry about. Baseball's hard as it is, so you don't need to have other things running around, negative things running around in your head while you're trying to play well out there.
What would you tell a high school kid about professional baseball you learned the hard way that nobody told you about before you started?
Well, usually guys that come out of high school are probably the best players in their region, or obviously on their team or state or whatever. Like I said, there's a lot more failure to have in professional baseball or in college at that. You got a lot more games. I think I played 30-something games in high school my senior year, and I've played 140 games the last 5 seasons in each season. So it's a long year. It's a marathon, not a sprint. You're gonna have a lot of at-bats, a lot of chances to do well, and you're gonna fail a lot of those times. You just gotta try to keep a level head and learn from the coaches. The coaches on most every level have had a lot of years of experience, and a lot more than us young guys have had, and sometimes more than we've been alive. So they're here to help us. They've been there, they've done that. So we got to take what they have to say and what they have to teach us, because I've definitely learned a lot from being here with the Giants. They've helped me out a lot to grow as a man too, and to be a good player. So you just listen and learn. That's a good thing to say. Listen and learn.
Anything else about baseball nobody asked you before that you want to tell somebody?
About baseball?
Yeah.
No, I said earlier, you asked me if I've ever thought about quitting. Never want to quit, because at one time our career should be done. I don't know if it's going to be today or 5 years or 15 years, but have fun while you're doing it. And like I said, I like to play for myself, but I'm married now and I play for my wife and eventually my kids and my family back home. It's more of a motivation for us to play too. It is a game. We do have fun at it, but sometimes it's our job, it's our career too. And we got to make a living at it, and just try to find the best way to look at it. You're making your living for yourself and for other people around you too.
Anything else not about baseball you want to talk about?
Well, I'm having a kid in October.
Really?
A baby girl. So very excited about that, and another reason for me to keep on playing and doing well, to support her.